Up guys, Chrysler Forums back again. Sorry, I already got started on my project. Fucking piece of shit camera. I had to change it out back to this one. But anyways, original part of the video was I had my airbag on in place. And the only way to get this off was two 10mm bolts, both on the side. So you're going to find it on the side of your steering wheel. It's going to be one right here in this little hole, and there's another one on the other side. And then you put your socket in there, a little extended piece. I used one of these, and then get in there, loosen it out, and then your piece should come straight out. But only issue is if you have a clock spring in here, a current one, be aware that you will be pulling on the little plugs on here, so you want to, or the connectors, so you want to make sure that when you pull it out, just be real careful. Second thing is there's another bolt that comes in through here. You want to make sure you detach your little wiring at the top here. But there's another 1/2 would be the size. It's a half size bolt. And once you got that off, you're gonna have your steering wheel nice and loose. Make sure everything is lined up. All your wheels on the outside are straight. Your steering wheel is straight. And then at an angle, you want to kind of just bump your steering wheel a couple times. Oh! And then boom, that motherfucker's off. Once you get this bitch off, put it somewhere safe. And then you have you're opening up for your clock spring. Mine is cut because I got it from a junkyard, and yeah, it probably wasn't the best option. But yeah, once you get everything off, make note of where things are, how lined up everything is, and then move on and grab your new clock spring. And then you're gonna find some bolts here. There should be one right here, the little T-bits. These are T20s. So you're gonna find one right here, and then you're gonna find another one back here, right there. And then there should be another one right here, right across from it, same place. And then you have a couple connections that you need to take off in the back. There's gonna be a few back here. But yeah, once you get those off, then you just pull the old one off, put the new one on, plug in your little connectors. Make sure you have your battery in your car disconnected for 15 minutes or more. Otherwise, you could risk blowing your airbag when you plug it in. So yeah, just be careful, little cautions. Make mark of where you have your clock spring at. Don't let it run around on you. Otherwise, you'll lose placement, and then you'll be fucked when you turn on your car and try to turn your steering wheel and find out it only turns 2 clicks to the left, and then you're like, oh shit, now I gotta do all that fucking work again. So be more cautious when you're doing this. Definitely make note of where things are at, and do not let your clock springs slide around like I've been doing this one. So I need to line this up and then put it on there, and then I'll get back with you guys. Okay, and another thing I want to show you guys on how to line up the clock spring is count where you're at real fast. So right here, I know I'm at a center position because I lined it up beforehand, but where my steering wheel sits is just like this. So I have my little lines matched up right here. It's matched up. So I want to take this and I want to count how many rotations I have. I have 1, 2, 3. And then should be some change. Boom, just like that. Now it can't go anymore. So let's rewind it back. Count past make a mark where you want to count out where it clicks past. So let's see, like a 12 o'clock mark. So let's see, this would be the half. I've only gone half. 1, 2, 3. And then we have to account for that change that we just had. So I'm gonna bring it back just a little bit, right where we had it before. So now if I go over this way, it should be 3 times and a little bit of change. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, and change. So now let's go back, 1, 2, 3, and then let's get that change in there. See what I mean? So do that same thing with this clock spring, your new one, which I've already done with this one. So mine's all centered up and lined up and ready for the complete swap out. Let me go get a T20 and I'll show you how to do it. Alright, I got my little T20 set, or a little miniature set with all my little T's on it. Here's the T20. So basically, what you want to do is you want to get down in here. Make sure this thing's on the right. Yeah. So you want to get in here and find your little pieces, and then just get down on those. But yes, it is a T20. But anyways, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna come back and get back with you guys. Okay, I actually had to take off this fucking main piece. Very simple, guys. Just pull it and it'll fucking come out. I mean, you might have a little pulling from back here, but it's not gonna damage nothing if you're more careful about it. But anyways, got my piece all unbolted and taken off now. So let's grab the new clock spring and put the new one on. And now that mine is in place, now that it's in place, I can go ahead and start bolting and get everything back on. Make sure you do take off your connections and everything like that in the back. And yeah, let me tighten everything back in. I'll get right back with you guys. Okay, now that I've got it all secure, it's in place. Let's make sure everything's all lined up, which it is. Everything's good. So now we're gonna take our airbag, our new one, inspect it, make sure everything is good, all the connections are solid, nothing's chipped. We are looking a-okay. Now we're gonna grab our steering wheel and we're just gonna put it right back on. So the connections, sorry, I'm trying to do this with fucking just by me. Connections are gonna come right through the top here. You see right here, this little opening, this little window right here in the steering wheel. You're just gonna pull the connections and just put them right through there. And then they're gonna rest right here and just loop back around. So there's like this little bracket thing that holds it. Yeah, some clock springs come with a little extra piece here. My car actually had this thing. I think this is actually for the automatic. There's an add-on for like automatic like window wipers, or I think it's automatic lights or something like that. Now some clock springs have them, some don't. Mine actually came with the extra connection in the side here, but unfortunately it never really was used. I never plugged it in, so I got one without one. Not a big deal, doesn't matter. But yeah, let's put this steering wheel on real fast. Okay, your steering wheel will go back on the same way it came off. Do make sure that this little dimple in here, I'll show you on the new one, on the old one. Make sure that is lined up. It's right here on the clock spring, so it kind of just gives you that indicator that, hey, this is the way it's supposed to be. And then right here, you're gonna find a dot right there. Now that dot is supposed to line up exactly with this one right here on your steering wheel. If those two don't line up, you fucked up. I'm putting this back. So just make sure you got them all lined up. Give a little couple taps from each side when you get it in there all in place. And then you want to grab your half-size bolt. You want to grab this one and then put it right back in through here. And now with this application, what you want to do is you're going to make sure you put your knees on your steering wheel and hold it as you tighten. Otherwise, you're not going to get a solid, it's not going to get as tight as you want it to get. So now that mine's in there a little bit, try to go a little bit more and tighten that bitch, and now I'm about to get down there. Yeah, but I'll show you after it's done. Okay, now that that's back in place, here we go with the airbag. We got our connections. Make sure the black goes with the black. I know they're both fucking yellow on the top. Doesn't make any difference. You need to go black goes to the black. Yellow goes to the fucking yellow. Okay, I can't stress that enough for people. go. One connection in. The next one. In. We have completed our process of doing this easy shit that you would pay a fucking dealer to do $500-600 just to fucking pull this shit off. So yeah, after you get done doing that, now that we've gotten this far, all we need to do is just put our 10mm bolts back into the side here, tighten them down, and then fucking voila, put shit back together, you're done. Easy enough. Clock spring replaced. So if you guys like this video, let me know, man, or if you have any questions, comments, please let me know. Shit, I mean, that's all I got for you guys today. I got a few more stuff coming up. I got some what is it, rear lateral arms. I got to replace those, and then I think some bushings. So yeah, stay tuned. I got you guys in the next video. Peace.